Hello and welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video here with Painful Fodder, and maybe a little later Mindless Machines will be joining us. He's not here right now, so I figured I would just get started. While I was waiting, I was doing a little bit of thought and changing my mind, and if you saw last video, you will see we had a checkerboard or our standard lighting here. And I said, wouldn't you think that the park outside the stadium would be a place that, kids might want to pretend like they're the gladiators and maybe, practice for maybe teens getting ready, might want to have a place where they could be, get used to the arena size. So what I did is I took this size here and kind of mimicked it in the center. And that was good, because I kind of like that. So that's the size of the arena. I did it on both sides. And then I thought, well, I didn't like the other lighting with it, so let's just put a shield around it. So as you can see, I've mirrored it on both sides. We have a shield around it. Now we're going to do some other decorations, something maybe down here, maybe over here, mainly to get light in some of these areas where the shield isn't helping with. And we're going to plant some trees, because this is a park, and maybe have some picnic benches where people, family can watch as, the kids or whatever practice there. But we also wanted to build these houses as well over here. So I thought I would start with the frame here. So I was doing that while I was waiting. And I did that. And now I think what I'm going to do is just keep working on the houses. Get this frame in here. Let's look inside. The center wall I don't think has any, we got no more wood, just wood right across there. And that is, okay. So we're going to go ahead and grab one of these blocks here while we're over here. So I'm going to be putting in this one here. So I don't think those are in yet. Do we have across the front too? Let's go look. Yes, we do. So what we do is we get this little air block, and it's basically this here. And then we'll do that. We'll put one down here, put that one there. Actually, we don't need that. We'll just continue this like that. And do the same on the other side. And there's that. We'll get rid of that, and we'll just bring this over here. And that is our framework. This will be our entryway. So we'll work on busting that out probably after we get in some walls. So, what did he do here? Stairs. Looks like upside down. So, well, let's not worry about that. Let's just get the wall in. So we have let's see, from there we got 2 openings. And then we got that. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and get some of these blocks out of, we'll keep the stairs, we're going to need that. Not worry about any of these for now. We can probably keep that, and we'll just get some of these on our, I think that's the different types, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 1, 2, 3. We're missing one. Let's see. We got that one. Got that one. Got that one. And we're back to that one. So those 2 are the same. Okay. So what we're going to do is start putting in our wall. So this is the bottom row. And then we got this one. I believe it's that. And we got this one. Not that one. This one. 3. There, that's better. And this is a 2 high. And then we go back to that one. There's that. And then the floor goes in at this level. Not that. Come on, you can do it. There we go. So then we go in 2. So this will be all 4. And then I believe we probably have one of these. I should have kept that on my bar, but that's okay. There. I believe that's right. We'll double check. And I'm not right. That doesn't go there at all. So let's just leave that alone for now. Okay. I know we're going to be 2, and then nope, these. Let's do this. Let's get our bars slightly more organized. There's that. Okay, so now I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 3. I did not get my bar organized at all. Okay. 2, 3, 4. There we go. 5. And go back to 3. Okay, so there's the door. Boom, boom. This will have something like that. And I'm not sure what else, but we're going to go ahead and do the same thing over here. We'll do that. While we're at it, we might as well get this in. And yeah, that is between there, so we're good. And Mindless Machines is now joining us. Not quite on chat yet, but you know what? I'll bet you he's going to make that happen here anytime. Until then, we're just going to pretend like he's here and talking to me, and I'm going to say hi, and he's going to say, yep, I'm here, and I'm just going to pretend that he's not my imaginary friend I'm talking to.
Yep, I'm here.
So, I'm not sure where you're at, but I was thinking, and you can see what I changed. Or did you see?
Oh, I see. I see, okay.
Yeah, we got some more lighting to do in there. I thought we would do like some decoration in the shield area. And down at the bottom something. And then over here we'll do something, plant some trees and yada yada. But basically my thought process, as they've already heard, was you would probably have a place in your park where kids can pretend they're battling in the arena. And maybe some teens would want to practice there. So this is exactly the same dimensions as what we have in there. And I thought that would be a cool little thing, because then you can, battle with your friends and pretend you're, warriors. And I thought it'd be nice. So I just did it. I took a vote, and it was unanimous. All players on the server got a vote, and they liked it, so I just went with it.
Cool. Well, can't argue that logic.
Yeah, that's the best time to take a vote too, when you're the only one on the server. You usually get what you're wanting, so that's what I did. Now I figured I'd make the house over here. And if you wanted to clone both sets of houses next door to them over there, Then we can get these houses done.
Are you essentially just cloning that house?
Yeah, only backwards, obviously. So I'll be back and forth. If you have a way to turn these around, I can stop what I'm doing. But I
Well,
figured it'd be
we have a
easier.
way to do it. We have a way to do it. It's just notoriously difficult to get it exact, and that's with structure blocks.
Okay. I mean, I'm fine with building it. I got the frame done. I'm just putting in walls now, and then we'll do windows, and you can do your decoration stuff. And so not a big deal. Something to do, you know. I'm getting there, though. It's coming along pretty good.
Yeah, it's looking great.
I couldn't remember how you had the door, so I just kind of said, well, I'll just kind of try to wing it. So, let's see. This will go along here.
That's how it works.
And then we'll do that. And then we'll do this.
Oh, that's how I did it.
Yeah, I do that too. I just been going back and forth, and so there's that. Now I got to get the floor in up here. And this goes there. Boink. And then this, I think, is all floor as well, too. If I remember correctly. And if not, well, I'll just say that I have bad memory. And we'll just go ahead and do this. I can't remember, but we'll figure it out. It's not 100% the same. I don't care too terribly much. I'm not going to lose sleep anyway. One, two, three, four. Okay, so that's the upper floor. And then, let's see here. This would, what did we have on the walls over here? Let's see, so we did boom, boom, boom. Okay. I got it. I know what I'm doing. I don't care what people are saying. I know what I'm doing. And I don't know what's there. Let's find out. Fly over here, buddy. Oh, that's why. Okay. I can do that. I can do that. I'm good at that. There's a skelly. Be careful, there's a skelly. He's checking out. He's the health and safety inspector, making sure that I'm up to code. He's looking at my braces and come on, get out of here. Get. I can't build with you there, buddy. Thank you. He just bursted on fire. I think I have to look at the wiring.
Maybe you just slapped him that hard.
Well, that could be too. He was giving me guff, so I had to give him a little slap, you know.
Gave him the flaming slap.
Yeah. And that means I'm going to find out. Can't remember what we had across the front. Oh, it's just that. Okay. So leave the front alone. Actually, we can just do this. Let's see. 1, 2, boom, boom, 3. Over here. here. 1, 2, 2, 3. And then we did that. And then that. And then we did that. And that. There's that. And then we go back to this. Do, 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 do. Boom. Boom. And boom, boom, boom. And 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's that. Okay. Now, if real construction can go this fast, that would be awesome.
Wouldn't it?
See, I think Minecraft is setting the standard for what construction companies could be doing. Just have all these blocks pre-made and just put them down. I'm sure there would be no problems with that, right?
I'm sure. Just tell a contractor, say, I want you to build this by Minecraft standards, so I expect it to be done in a week.
Yeah. If I don't like it, I want to be able to hit it a couple times and it'll destroy the block, but give it back to me.
Yeah, and just slap it a couple of times and then stick it in my pocket.
Yeah. Okay, then we had, let's see, a single window there, I think, and there, and then there, and there, and then we had the stair, I think it was 2. Go check real quick. I believe we had 2, but it could be 3. Nope, it's 1. So 2 from the front, both slabs, yep, both slabs, which I don't have on my bar, and then 1 on the front, around the back. So 2 slabs on the front, 1 on the back. Oh, now I got creepers. Suppose I gotta get lighting in here one of these days. That's right. We don't allow you creepers. Okay, so now I need the ladders. Ladders. Well, let's just do this side over here. So, 2 in the front. Nope. We have no more creepers.
No more creepers.
That's good. I don't like creepers. They scare me. They're
That hissing
very
sound
scary.
that hissing sound will forever terrify me.
Yeah, there was, I don't know if it was a video or what, but I heard that sound, and I think they probably took it from Minecraft, but it wasn't Minecraft, and it's still, you just hear it, and you get that, like, ah!
Yeah. Get a little bit of anxiety just hearing that. But yeah, Minecraft, when they used the samples for this, they used a lot of open source and free samples. And you can actually go through their, if it was on their original blog or whatever, but they linked to every sound effect they've ever used in the game to where they found it online, which is kind of neat.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not exactly user-generated content, but it's, internet-created content that they used in the game. So it's very likely that the sound effect that you heard was the exact sound effect because it's just a free sound effect available online.
That could be then. That would explain it. I know that I don't like that sound. They said creepers were an accident, and they thought, well, let's just use it as a bug. And I'm like, you could have just fixed the bug. I don't really like the creepers.
Yeah, the weird pigs, essentially.
Yeah, I don't, I mean, yeah, they get gunpowder and you can use that for some stuff, but
Yeah, like blowing up 22,000 blocks of TNT.
Well, yeah, I don't know who would do that, but if anybody wanted to,
Some kind of maniac, clearly.
yeah, definitely. I wouldn't trust that kind of a person that wants to blow up.
Yeah.
You
I mean, I think we
know,
know what kind of person it is that wants to
yeah,
ignite 22,000 blocks of TNT
yeah. I
all at
think we
once.
might know that. For those of you who may not get that reference, watch about 2 videos ago.
Jim breaks the server.
Yeah, and had some serious sweating time.
Yeah, it was a couple of hours.
Uh-oh.
It was. I was just confident I broke it, and I was in my head composing my "I'm very sorry" letter to you, but I need you to fix the server. Fortunately, I logged back in, I think, after dinner or something like that, and much to my surprise, it was functional, just with a massive crater.
It
But the
just
crater
had a,
didn't actually damage anything that we had spent a lot of time and effort building. So
well, it became
thankfully,
something kind of cool.
yeah, and I really like where we're going with it. We just need to finish it all out.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking I want to finish this. I want to get the Black District because that'll be interesting. And then we'll see what we want to do after that.
I'm actually quite excited to do the Black District.
Yeah. I'm kind of thinking maybe we should start a different one. Maybe this one has run its course.
You mean this seed?
Yeah. And maybe, think about what we would like to do. Or we could do another, but, usually when people are looking for videos, they don't look at, 46. And we've almost done this a whole year. I think we're at, what, 47 now? This is number 47?
Yeah, I think 47.
So, well, I don't
Well,
know.
I mean,
We'll
we
talk
could
about it.
certainly we could boil all of these down to smaller projects so that rather than doing a bunch of districts all around a massive area, we could just literally do series, where the castle could have been a singular series, the gold district could have been a singular series, etc., etc.
Yeah. And so, I just was kind of thinking maybe we can, talk about it, see what we want to do. And maybe we still play in this seed, but we start treating them individual, I guess.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I was just thinking.
Hmm.
Trying to get, a way to let people who aren't ready to watch 47 videos still be able to enjoy, maybe. 2, 3, 4. If only the
Well,
server
think
let me do
about
modded, I would definitely be jumping on some of these other ones.
well,
I've been playing Forever Stranded, and if you want to talk about dying, whew, I don't think
I
you
think I'd
can.
mentioned.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, I think I've mentioned before that I kind of want to get my own server set up and running.
Mm-hmm.
One that we can do whatever we want to, because it's just to have that control is really nice.
Yeah, and I am not against that at all.
And I was kind of thinking about making really short videos as well, instead of doing just like these really lengthy videos where we're building massive things. It would be fun to say, okay, well, this video, we're going to talk about some of the mechanics of Redstone, and here's a fun thing we built with it, and show them a thing, and then say, here's how it works, show them the wiring, and that way it's just a short little 10-minute or 15-minute digestible video on what we did and how we did it.
Mm-hmm. And
I
I've done
think,
some of those, and there's things you haven't seen yet. Like most people do not know how to build a spider grinder,
yeah.
and it's very easy to do. And I did do a tutorial on that, but I mean most people probably haven't seen it. most people just, see the spider spawners and they're like, well, I don't need that. But, you get string from them. So, it's not bad.
which is actually string is quite handy.
Yeah, you get string and the spider eyes, which you can use in certain potions if that's your thing. And so, let's see, what do I do here? I want this, that, and then So, anyway, just think about it. If you have any ideas, that's just been going through my head. Bink and bink. And I need the carpet. It's brown. Boom, boom. Let's do the same thing over here. Need this. Boom, boom. We need the glowstone. Not that we need the glowstone because we're putting up ender rods. That's the closet area done. Except for the doors. And then that's the door. And that's the door. Okay. Getting there. We are definitely getting there. Do the same thing here. Okay, door there, and that one's got a door. Not there. Okay. Okay, now how did I set the bedrooms? Let's see here. We need that. We need that. So, and we're gonna need those. So, box, bed, box, bed, box. So, box, and I don't have a bed. I have a bed now. Nappy time.
You can do that off camera.
Well, I don't have a camera right now, so, you wouldn't know.
Guess that's true.
Of course, I wouldn't be saying anything, and that's probably either I'm working hard or I am not. I could be sleeping.
I could just be talking to a sophisticated AI.
You could. One that can recognize what you're saying and respond semi-intelligently. Okay.
Yeah, Ray Kurzweil.
Say what?
It's kind of a nerd joke. Ray Kurzweil he's a futurist, predicted a lot of things. He's the guy known for creating Kurzweil keyboards, got hired on by Google to head the AI department because they felt that he was best suited to help come up with better AI moving forward. He's kind of an interesting guy. Anyway, I'm a big fan of him, but he's got an interesting blog called Kurzweil AI. And it's just blogging about some of the progresses in AI and neural network computing and stuff like that. Yeah, neat stuff.
You changed the design for the balconies. Was that on purpose or?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I saw that you had these posts out front here, which didn't exactly
It
line up
didn't
with the other
match.
one, but I kind of thought that was cool that they're a little bit different.
Okay. I'm good with it. I kind of like them. They don't have, like I said, it doesn't have to exactly match. The style or general look of it, I think, is nice, but there can be differences.
Yeah, that's
So,
kind of where my head's at too. Is like, let's make them look similar enough, but still have some variance.
because I figure the same people build them, but at different times, so they're not going to be exactly the same. What do they do at the end over here? I got glowstone, 2 in the middle, and okay. So we got that, and one thing I forgot to verify was, yep, that's what I thought. Yep. So this goes there, and we'll get that. And then we got 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's my 2 glowstone. And then we get ourselves a little bit of dirt. Or actually grass, we don't want dirt. Okay, and then we need a little bit of this mixture. This little bit of bone meal. Don't really want the big grass here. Yeah, that looks good. Let's go for a flower though. Nope. One flower, please. One flower would be good. Nope. There you go. That's what I wanted. Okay, that's looking good. That's looking good. Now we just gotta get these suckers. And that's boom, boom, boom. Are we doing 1s or 2s? What's the pattern? 2, 1, 2, 2. Okay. 2, 1, 2, 2. What's the back look like? One, two, two, two. One, two, two, two. Okay, so this is in here. This is the circus of building.
I wish someone was keeping count of how many times you've sang that little fanfare while on camera.
It is my favorite, actually.
It's a very good use of chromatic scale.
Yeah. And that's just what I was thinking too, is it was the chromatic scale. No, bad block. Bad block. You must be destroyed. So, I was watching Netflix and got a new series I didn't know existed.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was pretty exciting for me. Started from a Kickstarter, and to bring back an old show, and it's called. Can you guess? Any guesses? Any guesses?
No, I have no
Uh,
idea.
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Oh yeah.
That is my favorite of all time because I love bad movies, and
Yeah.
they're these guys are really funny, and yeah, so I was been watching those. They have enough that they can make 13 episodes, and seeing how funny it is and how many comments they're getting on Netflix, they'll definitely have enough to make more. If they don't, then I don't know. Something's wrong if they. But anyway,
Well, remember they canceled. We canceled the rest of development after season 3, so there's something clearly wrong with the way that we make television shows.
yeah, but I think this is going to work. It'll be on Netflix, but
Netflix is on quite a roll right now.
well, that's because cable is not.
You know,
They used to make episodes. You would have a season and it would be like half a year. Now a season is like 3 episodes or something. So, oh, now watch this next season. You just had 3 episodes. What? What? So,
yeah, I've always been really annoyed at cable television. The whole idea of, pay for 100 things you don't want and 6 things you do, just always seemed like such a ripoff. Netflix
yeah,
was kind of, an amazing substitution for all that.
yeah,
It
and you
still
get to
is.
watch what you want to watch. I mean, it's
Well, yeah, and when a show comes out, they're just like, here's the entire season. You can watch it at your discretion.
mm-hmm. So anyway, I was pretty stoked that I had that. So, and yes, I said stoked. I can say stoked.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. I checked. I have written permission.
You have a physician's note.
Yeah. Of course, I think that probably dates me a little bit, but probably not as much as I should be dated, but that could be taken two ways.
Well, as long as we don't have to bust out the carbon dating, right?
Yeah, don't do that. We don't want to really know. Yeah. Of course, if you have dirty water, you want to have carbon dating. Carbon's good filter. What did we do here, and what am I going to do? Let's see. We did two. Oh, that's why I didn't do that. Let's see, what can we do here? I don't like that. But we can just do that. That'll be better. How does that look underneath? Oh, yeah, that looks pretty good. Does that really stop right there? Yes, it does. Okay. Roof's done. Bedrooms are done. Fronts are done. Yep, that looks good. We have some banners on the side that aren't in. We also got a window. I was also thinking I might want to stream again if I can get that to work. I think that's the way of the future. That's what the hip cats do. And no, I was not old enough to say hip cats. I just say it. I have a special compensation to let me say hip cats.
If you know what a zoot suit is, I think it's okay to use that phrase.
I do. Of course, I call my snowsuit a zoot suit. It's not really a zoot suit, but I call it my zoot suit. It's just fun to say, zoot suit.
Yeah, it's a great phrase.
Do. Okay. So the window on the sides are done. I gotta get the banners. Let's see where those are put. 1, 2, 1. Okay. Grab me a banner. 1, 2, 1. Okay, come over here. 1, 2, 1. Okay, and then did we have more banners? We did, right next to the windows. So banner, banner, Bruce banner, banner.
Bruce, man.
And then
Don't Hulk out on me now.
I'm not. I'm calm right now. You would like me when I'm angry.
That's the thing. I'm always angry.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, that was a. Oh, what was that? Bill Clinton. I threw a little Bill Clinton in there.
Bill Clinton.
Yep. So, oh, that's where we're getting lights under the carpets, right?
Under the carpet. Yep.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 by 4, and then 3, and then 4. 3 by 4, and 3s, and then 4. Okay. Oh, you already got the carpet in there. Okay.
Not on this side.
That's good because I couldn't remember it. Too much to remember at once. Okay, so looking good here. We're getting there.
Yeah, the only thing that's not going to copy over is the paintings, so I'll have to make sure to go fill the paintings in when we clone it.
Yeah.
But that's really pretty quick and easy.
And I don't mind that. I mean, they don't need the exact same paintings. I mean, they should pick their own, I think, you know.
Yeah, one would hope. But I don't know. I've seen a lot of cookie cutter houses that, you walk in and you think, wow, I feel like I've been into I've been into 100 places that look just like this.
Well, you kind of went funky over here. It's like a
I'm
dance
still
floor.
here. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I like to mix it up.
Yep. That's okay, so I'm not putting down carpets.
No, feel free.
Well, what if you don't like my scheme?
I guess that's just tough, isn't it?
It is. You'll have to undo it and do it all over again.
I'll make sure to whine a lot while I'm doing it, too.
Okay. I would. I would definitely make me pay for that.
Made it so hard. God.
Yeah. How could you do that? Oh, you'll love this. This is gonna be awesome. I'm pretty sure this is going to clash, but I don't care. Let's see, I want that one there. I want there. And then I want that one. And that one. And then I want that one, that one, that one, and that one. And then I want that, and that. Kind of looks like a frog. Ribbit.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's
Looks like a frog.
a miniature version of Frogger.
Yeah. That was my imitation of Frogger.
I have not played that game in a long time.
I haven't either. There's no jumping across the, woo, that was fun. Jumping across the street as a frog, do that for hours.
Try not to get smushed.
Mm-hmm. It's at the table. Mm-hmm.
Looking pretty good in here.
I'm gonna do something weird. Yes, I am. Yep, that's good enough. Did something weird.
Did something weird, huh? Put carpet on the table?
Nope.
No.
I put a full down table in case you needed more room.
Nice.
Not everybody gets that. That's a custom feature. You have to ask for that.
They paid a little extra.
Yeah.
They knew the contractor.
Yep. You know, I like this house, but I just can't seem to swing it. But if it had a full down table right here, I'll buy it today. And they're like,
I'd put down payment down right now.
Yeah, we'll do it. And they did. There you go. Bink. Do a little work and then bink, put it back up out of your way. Oh, did we have a window there?
No, but I think I'm going to put one in on this one.
Okay. I'm fine with it. I ain't gonna argue.
Oh yeah, you want to argue about it?
Nope, I don't. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one. I don't like that one. I don't want 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 that one. That'll work. Let's put something here. No, wish I... Nope. 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 That's definitely not. No. Definitely not.
I don't know what you're doing, but I'm entertained listening to you talk about it.
I was putting in a painting over here, and I got one of the big ones, and it took up the whole wall, and it's like, no. Alrighty. Should be a painting right there. Yeah, a little snow. Yeah. Anywho, it's raining. What we got in here? Oh, no decoration. Oh, no, down there. Oh. Nope. 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 Same one. Nope. I don't want that. Don't want that. Actually, I think getting some big paintings. Now, that one will go there. This guy's a little scoop. Oh, weird. We'll put, what do we got here? Not the same one. Yeah, that'll work. And then we probably need one of that just to close that off. What do we want to do here? I think I want a banner. Nope. Nice painting, but not what I want. Do you think they hear what you want and don't give it to you?
Sometimes.
Okay, I'm seeing doubles of everything but what I'm wanting. Oh, and I had it. Ah, crap. That'll work. Are we happy?
Almost. I'm just putting paintings up now, but if you want, I can clone it.
No, I can wait. I'm just watching you work. Notice you're not whistling.
I whistle plenty. Don't you worry.
Okay, because I was always told you have to whistle while you work. But I can't really whistle that well, so I found that I just shouldn't work then.
I've always been impressed with people who can who have such good whistle control. They can vibrato and hit notes perfectly. And when you hear someone whistle really well, it's impressive. It's really surprisingly impressive.
It's definitely a skill I do not have. Cool. I like it. We happy with the doorways? Look probably good. We got the side.
You got, I see, looks like you've hung banners there, so we can put some on the back side. There.
Yeah, I didn't do anything on the back.
Yeah, I think this is all looking pretty good.
So hopefully, I believe we have enough room to clone it this way. It should fit right in. I would hope.
Okay, so what I want to do is clone from this corner right here.
Yep, and that should be this block right. I don't have a banner, but there.
That one, rather.
Okay.
So then what we need to do is come up this way to say copy them to that one. Okay, and we actually need to put it in the northwest corner. So that means when we clone, it's going to actually start it from this corner. So we need to make sure that if I put it there, we have enough space or it's going to overlap.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25 blocks on the z-axis. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Hey!
See, I thought I counted and put this stream in, but I did that for the. But it's good to have somebody double check.
Zoop.
Hey, that looks the same.
Hey, except for the paintings.
Oh, there's no paintings. Oh, well, we'll have to decorate. Okay. Yep, like that. Oh, that one, definitely. Over here, we'll put a nice painting there. We'll put... I think that works. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so we got that. We're going to do that. We don't want that. Yeah, that'll work. I like that one. We'll come over here. We'll do... Let's do... Yeah, I kind of like that. And no. No, I'm okay with that. Yeah, that was probably good. That'll work. Let's see. That one's good. Let's just leave that wall blank. Okay. I heard you placing something. Where were you? Where are ya? Where are ya?
Hiding. Can't find me.
I can tell. Oh, there you are. I see ya. Okay. Now, I was thinking of some pattern here. Oh, no, you got to do that. Yeah, you got to clone these houses here, both sets, and put them over here.
Okay.
Because I think they'll fit. That'll finish the houses. And I'm going to look at this. For one, I kind of wanted to beef this up, outline up a little bit.
Okay, so clone here, here, and here. We're going to want to put that all the way over to here.
And there.
Okay. That needs to go over to... Okay, so if my math is correct, that's going to be
That's okay. If not, we just have to do it all over again.
Okay, so let's see what the difference is here. It's 173 to 224. So that's 51 blocks. That is what we need to make sure we have the space for. 51 blocks. That is 149.
That looks much better. Okay, let's start up here.
So it used to be 98. Is that correct? That block. Well, I don't know if that's entirely correct. So,
Lag.
from the side of the edge. So I see there is a 1, 2, 3, 4 block gap difference on one side than there is on the other.
Okay. Can you put it in the center? We'll just fill it with grass, or
Yeah, I mean we can certainly fill in a gap. It doesn't really matter that it's uneven. I guess the only thing I need to contemplate is which side we want the gap on. So I'm going to err for the side of caution, and I'm going to say we're going to clone it here.
works for me. I trust you.
Boom! 8,736 blocks cloned, and not a single bit of it was an error.
Yay! See, that's why I trust you. I knew you could do it. Now, if I did it, we'd be rebuilding houses.
Yeah, well, we're still lucky that worked, even though I did it. I've been known to make cloning disasters.
That's okay. As long as you didn't overwrite the originals, we just clone it again. So, we got our housing done. You just got to place some pictures. And, yeah, we got over here, we can do a little, let's see, I think it's simply this. Yeah, that'll go like that. We'll leave that alone. We will get one of these. There's this. And we just get this on our bar and do this. bone meal. Put a little should take care of that side. That's good. That looks good. Yep. Okay. So there is our 2 shields. I would like to put some thing. We're gonna go 2. We're gonna go up here. How does that look? I kind of like that. So off the center, bum bum. Let's see, 2. I need that still. Okay, what should we do here? How about okay. I want to throw some different color in here. Let's do this. Do that, and then that, that. I do like that. Should I make these the same or different?
Yeah, it's good to have a little variation, I think.
Okay, we're going to. It's kind of what I was thinking too. And then we'll go up. I think do this. Nope. Look at that. I like that. That's pretty nice. Okay, now over here, let's do. Okay, I don't like that at all. Let's start over. Okay, let's see. I like that. I like this. What should be at the top? I do like that. Okay, that worked. Can it move over? Probably. Lag.
Someone broke through the bottom.
Yeah. I gave you warning that I said lag.
That's awfully kind of you.
Hey, I'm gonna be nice and let you know these things. Boom, 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 boom. I do like this though. This is nice. Okay, and that was right off that corner, so that should make it easy. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's good. I like it. Let's do a little check. 7, 9, that's good. Over here, that's good. Might have a problem somewhere over here, but let's find out. Yeah, right there. Let's see about over here. No, good over there. Okay, and now what about over here? 10, 9, yep, looking good there, and we probably should have the same problem over here. 9, 8, 9, 8. We'll do something else. Or we could let's not worry about just the center. I want tree right somewhere around here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So there. So 1, 2, 3.
I see what you're doing.
What am I doing?
Well, I see your design.
Oh, okay. And the shields?
Mm-hmm.
Macaroni time. It's macaroni time. It's macaroni time. It's macaroni time. It's macaroni time. Oh, that's pretty good.
Not
I'm
bad.
happy with that. Cool beans. So, we need some glowstone or something around there too.
Okay.
I don't care if it's hanging from the tree or whatever, but this is our dark spot. So, 3, 2, 3.
I wonder if we did something silly like.
Of course, this would be different. I wonder if we can get this to grow. That would be interesting. Come on, I want you to grow.
Sometimes it doesn't grow like that.
I want a 2 by 3. Let's do this. And then we'll just take some of these off. There, I cheated a little bit.
That works.
Cool beans. I like that. They didn't get too tall, but they got beefy. I like that. Now we just put some little benchies. What do we want to make them out of? Figure a picnic table or something. Let's see, what would go well? I'm gonna try this. Let's see, we're gonna have a little. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Got the table in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's do a slab. Get rid of that. I don't know if I like that or not. Could just move these back, I guess. No. Let's do that. I want to one of these. Do we like this or do we hate this?
Oh, not bad.
What do you think? I'd probably mimic it over here. So 1, 2, 3, and 1 back. And let's do this. How far from the side? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now
There you go. I've added my firefly particles around the trees.
That, and then
It's funny how small the castle looks now from up here.
I can't see it from here.
It's like such a huge structure when we were working on it. And
Uh-huh.
now the scale in which we build is just large in general.
Yeah, I think that's the creative thing. You start, if you don't have to mine stuff, it makes it easier. I mean, let's face it, if we had to mine all this, we wouldn't probably find enough of this glowstone I made the shields out of. You have to go through how
Yeah.
many temples, and that's if we had silk touch, and
Right.
we have to go find.
Yeah, but I mean, we could have also make a grinder, a mob grinder that could produce witch loot.
Yeah, but I mean, it would take you forever to make all these from the grinder.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I like what we're doing here. This is the first time I've kind of built these huge, like a floating city, and try to figure out, the what would actually be needed up here, because you're going to need enough housing, but you don't have a lot of room. You're going to want green space, or they'll just go crazy. So, and then how does that fit in with the whole theme of it? And it's pretty cool. I like it. Definitely learning experience for me. I usually bake by house and then never see it again.
Well, I think if we want to do something like we were talking about with Black District on its own server, it would be really fun to make an adventure map.
Yeah.
Where it's specifically meant to be played in adventure, where you don't break blocks and you just get what's given to you in chests and things, and then set up essentially a whole level that where you got to progress through it and put some secrets in, etc., things like that.
Yeah. And that's kind of what I think the Black District is. I mean, it's a story kind of thing. It's a story-driven thing that you could actually play.
Right. And I mean, we can have it so that when you warp to the Black District, it forces your game mode to change to adventure.
Yeah. I'm kind of leaving the Black District up to you. You have the vision of that.
Yeah, I have a good idea. I know what I want to do there. It's just, and I think once I kind of show you what I have in mind, it should make a lot of sense.
Yeah. That's why, for at least the first part, I'll be like, okay, what do you want me to do? I'm good at taking orders. Okay, so now we got some of those. Should we put some trees in or something? I mean, this over here looks a little stark, like maybe a tree right here or something.
What I was thinking is along this outer edge,
Uh-huh.
we could do something like this where we've got some
bushes.
Yeah, just kind of make a fence out of it somehow like this. I don't know if every two is really going to be a good pattern, but we'll see.
It depends. One's shorter than the other. So.
That. Yeah, it's fine. That'll work.
Oh, that worked out.
That's a really simple way to make a nice organic barrier.
Yeah.
And then we can do...
I just want something over here because this looks kind of stark by itself. Those over here isn't too bad. It's got that tree by it, so at least there's something, but this over here is kind of stark by itself. And we could, do the same kind of thing, only like... something like that. Maybe go out one more. Nope, don't like that. I don't like these anyway. Not quite a fan of these either, to tell you the truth. Doing like that. Not really.
I don't dislike it, I guess.
Maybe that's what I want. Yeah, that's not too bad. I think I'll do that on both sides. That'll... Let's do the 4s. Why, or did I do 5? I did 5. There we go.
And then we can do something like...
I just wanted something over there to just kind of break it up a little bit. It was kind of just stark. There we go.
Should we do that on either side?
Just swoop right in and take over my planning or stuff.
I got this, man.
Okay, that'll work.
Yeah, I think that looks pretty good like that. You know, we haven't really done a whole lot of hedges like that in our builds, and I've seen a lot of other people use that exact kind of thing. I don't know. I think they look nice, but they also are just pretty minimal. There's not much to really customize with it. It sort of is what it is.
Yeah.
But it's not bad.
Well, I'm kind of thinking this is done.
I kind of want to put an archway on this side.
Okay.
Like,
I mean, we got time, so.
Let's see if I can break this out appropriately. What if we did something right here? Just like this. Let's do one more. This. Yeah, that's weird and different. Might make sense if we did that, though. What if we did that? This. Yeah, you got the right idea.
I did that.
Yeah, I like that. And then let's do this.
I think water bus string, right?
Ooh, I like that. That was turned out to be unexpectedly better than I thought it would look.
Yep, I like that.
We need to worry a little bit about mobs. There and there. I don't know if I want torches though. Let's just do this. That should do the trick. The only place we have to worry about mob spawning is on these spots right here and here.
On where?
Yeah, but I guess I could just do that.
Well, there's light there. They're not going to spawn.
Yeah, well, there wasn't light there. I added that.
Yeah.
But that looks fine. Put some vines on that and we'll call it good.
Well, they're going to go down if I do that.
Yeah.
Like that. They're going to go down.
Yeah, you're right. They're going to grow down.
You could do, let's see, let's do this here. We'll either do that, not exactly a fan, or we could do this, which would probably look better.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad.
Make sure because the light should be able to go through that. Yeah, we're at 12s up here, so that should work. That a little more organic.
Yeah, I like that. It has a bit of a height difference on the two. But yeah, okay, so I think a nice gate on the front, just a small one.
If we wanted to, we could do that and put a, let's see, you got a half slab somewhere. Not sure if we will like, that's a stair? Oh yeah, that is a stair. So if we went down there and we put, like, or actually probably want it going this way. Come on. There. No, no, I gotta touch it. So if you want to cover up the glowstone, we could do something like this. So they stick down and maybe put a half slab or something across. Or we can just leave them open to the glowstone, which doesn't look bad either.
Yeah, just say we leave it like that. That looks alright.
Yeah, it wasn't kind of like the other thing. So, this works. I like it. So that way they get something nice as they can look and, oh, isn't this pretty? Yeah, it's great. I like this. This is just great. So yeah, they can go right off the edge.
I like it. I think we might have just finished the Orange District.
Yeah.
Should we put a map up somewhere?
Sure.
I think it's probably going to take 4.
Okay, I got this one if you want it back.
Now we need to make an updated one.
Okay.
Actually, it looks like we might be able to do it in 2.
I have your archway.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll need 2. So yeah, okay. I've got updated maps here, but so the question is, should we put it? Oh, look at that. I was gonna say, should we put it somewhere around here, where the spawner spawns you in?
That's typically where we put them.
Look at this.
Where did you come from?
Presumably right here, because I don't see a lot of
Fine.
light sources.
We have villagers, you know, mister. And you are not welcome. So, in the face. In the face. He's gone.
Cool.
Who's over here? Okay. How did you get over here? And is that where you really want to be? Meh. You can make it around. You need to get out of the water. There you go. Don't want you teleporting. I wonder how many of these villagers are going to make it to the space station.
Maybe we should switch that to a button.
I don't know. I think it's kind of interesting to see where they end up. Because if they make it to the space station, they're going to eventually go somewhere else. Oh, I better get off before he pushes me out of the way. Yeah, I know.
There we go.
Cool.
All right, so map. What if we made an archway that went kind of like a block here? Between here and here? It doesn't have to be that tall, I guess. It could just be something like, well, here, what if we did something weird like that? Modified it to look a little bit better, and then put, just for sake of example, the maps here.
Not bad. What if we use fence posts for these bits? Yeah, something like that. That's our bet.
Maybe fence a little bit. Maybe these are.
Now, those things, can you put them? They don't have to be centered, right?
What do you mean?
What if you put I mean, would they go there?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it doesn't actually look like it attaches, but
Oh, we can do this.
it's kind of cool. One's got a picture frame inside the frame. Yeah, that looks cool. What do you think?
That's kind of neat.
I like that. And if we wanted to get fancy, we could just see how this looks. I don't think it'll ruin anything.
Shouldn't, no, because there's. Oh yeah, actually, I think I like that better.
So you have your little maps. This guy here's, contemplating the map right now, kind of talking to his buddy, saying, where are we going again? So, or he's just waiting for us to get out of the way so he can read the map. I don't know which.
He's doing that thing. He's like, "Ooh, boat," and then he just gets in it and sits in it and doesn't do anything.
Well, it is kind of dangerous, if you go down the wrong path, you're going off the side, so. Got our little fire pit area for. I like it. This is nice. Got our color changing beacon.
Yeah, that's kind of nice. It's probably very odd if you were to come onto this and not really understand what this is about.
Mm-hmm. If you don't know what this is about, again, 2 episodes ago, I think it is, we built this. And a secret laboratory that gets you in here, and a way to change that from lava to water, and then these little symbols in here mean something.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go look, and we got ourselves a little randomizer here. If we do a tutorial videos, this will definitely be one. As you can see, it clicks every so often, and only sometimes will this light come on. Purely random. See, there's a couple, 2 in a row. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now nothing for a while. Come on, do it again. Exciting video.
Do it. Do it.
Hey!
Hey.
And did you find the switch over here?
I haven't.
If you go behind here, this runs the runway and the dance. Yay!
It's surprisingly upbeat for what would be an evil scientist lair.
Hey, he likes a good time.
Yep, and in case anyone was curious, this size crater is what 22,000 blocks of TNT packed end to end will blow.
Yep.
This.
We did a little bit of cleaning out, but not much.
No.
It was pretty much open, so yeah, this is why I put the switch in.
Because the lag?
No, just because if you want to talk or something, the music gets in your way. And then, it doesn't turn this off. I thought it turned this off too, but it didn't. Maybe I thought I was going to do that and just didn't do it.
I like how the sheep are breeding and spreading down here.
Oh, yeah. They must have gotten out of here. This is the automatic. Okay, when the sheep eat, it pushes this dirt around in a circle, and then it'll be growing, and they'll always have grass, so they won't starve, basically. And it must be working, because I see they've eaten a couple times, and it's kind of pushing stuff around, so.
Yep.
I saw that in a video. I didn't actually write it down. I wanted to see if I could build it. And it's a little bit smaller than the one I saw. And what they did is they did a tower of these with a different colored sheep in each one. And then a water dispenser so that you could just shear them and they'd be bouncing up in the water.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you could turn this into a sheep farm. Get all the wool you wanted.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a video where we build that specifically.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just wanted to see, and this is what this area is for, he's He has to, I don't know, whatever evil thing this is going to be. But I like
Evil
this
sheep
room
maker.
too. This is pretty cool. It's a nice evil underground with a secret thing here that I don't know how to get into. And oh, now I do. Let me fix that. Okay, if you were in survival mode, you couldn't get through, and you'd have to somehow know the secret code. And then you can fly around and over the lava pits and the obsidian, and we got a ravine going through here, and I just flew into lava and back out. Then you want to come in for a landing. Coming in, coming in. Woo! There we go. Made it to the X. Oh, thunder. Love that.
Forgot we did that.
I did too until it happened. It's like, oh, okay. So as you get in here, it detects you and does that. So then over here, we use some of the lava. Mindless Machines did this nice little fireplace kind of thing. This thing turned out really cool. I like it.
Yeah, the fireplace is especially neat. You know what? Let's make a quick and dirty bedroom down here, kind of near the fireplace area, because there's no like actual beds here.
Okay.
So let's see. What's the pallets we got?
It's whatever we want it to be, really. Just kind of darkish stuff.
Yeah, we got some orange brick too and some obsidian. Let's play with cobblestone and obsidian over here.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Okay, you can do what you want, but I was thinking, what if we did this for the walls? And this for the wall. Not that. And then we put cobblestone. Get some cobblestone here. Then we'll put more cobblestone. Basically, I'm using lava for the walls.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Because it's an evil.
Continuing this theme.
Yeah. That might be pretty cool. It's kind of what I did in it for my bedroom in the castle. Only I did it more as lighting. And then, let's see, we'll get a bucket of lava so we can get that in there. And we'll just go boom. We might want to put the stuff on the end or we're going to have a mess. No rush or anything, you know, but.
I actually filled in faster than I thought I would.
Yeah, I was thinking we'd have a little bit more time too, but. So something like that, and we can kind of, not sure where you want the room to be, but I think that makes a pretty cool looking wall, actually. I like it.
Yep. I think we should carry this on around. What I'd like to do is, let's see, go out. That. So, that's going to be it.
Dang it. Quit doing that.
like that look where it's like flowing lava. It makes the room very animated, interesting.
Yep. Just a little character.
No.
I'm not dead. I'm okay. I might even. We'll see. You want a roof on this, or?
Yeah, since I think it's going to be kind of like a bedroom area, a roof would make sense, wouldn't it?
Okay. Going to, I think I'm going to do something like this. We don't need that anymore. Not that. Now I think I will do one more line here. That. Maybe even do this. Come on, control yourself. Here we go. Okay, and you still there?
I am. Yeah. I'm actually framing out this lava
He's
fountain.
still in the game, so that's good.
See what you got going on. Frank Lloyd Wright would be proud.
Do that. I'll do that. And we'll do this. I want to do that, and okay. Let me get these things in. I am not hearing anything.
Say what?
Okay. Okay. Can you still hear me?
I sure can.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Sometimes my headphones on the laptop, it forgets that I'm using headphones and it just doesn't play any sound. I think that's what happened. I wasn't hearing diddly squat. But I saw you were in the game, so it's like, okay, everything's fine. It's just I can't hear anything. And then I noticed, well, I couldn't hear any game sounds either. It's like, well, yeah, okay, I know what that is. So just unplug the headphones, plug them back in. Windows says, oh, you're wearing headphones. And it's like, yeah, yes, I am.
Yes, thank you for remembering.
Yeah, I do appreciate when you tell me I'm doing something that I've been doing all evening long. Okay, and let's go ahead and we'll cap that right there. We'll plane these out. Do that. Then we'll run some redstone. Peter. Let's do this. Do it on this as well. Over here as well. Get somewhere in the middle. Actually, we want that one to go there, that one to go there, and that one to go there. Get some of this. Use a torch for right now. Ta-ta! Oh, didn't do this one. Okay, forgot a row of lights. Not a problem. I can fix that. We just do that. And then all I got to do is take this torch away, put that there, and put a repeater there. Put a piece of redstone there. And then I'll just put my torch back in. Right there. All lights are lit. How do we look in here? Yep, we have some lights. So where do you want the switch for this thing?
Let's see. For what thing?
The lights?
Oh, the lights?
Or do you want to do player detection turns on the lights, or what do you want?
We could. I'm currently setting up a detection here for a door.
Okay.
So
It's up to you. Anyway, I got lights right now. There's a torch, which means we may not need all these lights on the floor.
okay. Well, I say we change this floor to something different, a unique floor.
Okay.
Can't be a. I don't think we should risk a flammable one, but
What do we got? We could do the nether brick. These things look cool. Let's see what that looks like. I want that without the book. Okay, what else we got? Let's see. Those aren't bad. Exactly what I want. I don't know, this could be exciting. Let's see what else we got. And we got those. And through. Like that or not? I like it.
I got kind of a neat idea for the door. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it be a lava door,
Uh-huh.
and then I think I want to have it turn. Okay, I have two ideas. It could turn to obsidian for a second, and then turn to air with like a block breaking sound. So like walking up to the door freezes the lava to obsidian and then breaks it. Kind of like you've got, I'm thinking like if you're an evil scientist or something, maybe you've got some sort of thing where you walk up and you can freeze the lava to get through it or something. I don't know. The other idea is that the lava turns to glass, and then the glass breaks and you walk through it. Or I can have it just look like part of the wall, and when you walk up to it, it opens up.
I like the lava door.
It
And
would look something like this.
yeah. See, I think that it's spreading. It's going
It's
down.
certain. Okay, let's kill it. Okay, so it's going to have to come out of a slot like that.
Yeah, otherwise it'll spread.
Okay,
Okay.
so a lava door like this.
Yeah, I think that fits the theme.
And then I think when you walk up to it, should it turn to obsidian and then disappear, or should it turn to glass and then disappear? What do you think?
I'm thinking obsidian, as if, you had like you transmuted it with water or something.
Yeah.
I think that kind of fits.
Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so now I need to see if I can do something like that's the traditional animation I do. So instead of doing that, let's see what other thing we can do. I don't see that one at all.
put
Yeah, I think that's the particle I want.
this. Let's take this off. Don't need that. That goes under there. We'll just do this.
Okay, so it's play sound, sound itself, source, the player to target, XYZ. Volume, pitch, minimum volume. Volume,
Good with that.
pitch. Okay. I think that's the sound I want it to make. Okay.
We need a lever. Lever. You're off. You're off. So you're off. So why do we still have lights? Something is feeding in that right there. If we didn't have that, we wouldn't have lights. Could just do this.
Oh, that's awesome.
I wonder. Yeah, I could just do that and get rid of that. Put that there. Yep, that'll work.
Okay, so
I like it. I do. Kind of want to do a little bit more. But if we're going to do that, we'll do something like that. Okay, we're going to do it. I'm going to think about it till I just do it. We'll leave those. And then do this right here. Okay. I gotta get rid of some of this. Get rid of all this for now. Do that. This. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going up into that block. Let's get rid of these for now.
Well, I guess that's the sound I need for that, isn't it? So that goes there.
Do a little terraforming. Do that. We'll do a little. That's nice.
Well, that didn't quite work the way I expected. I think my Y coordinate isn't high enough. Or it just needs to be
I'm getting some. Not sure what we got there, but.
Well, there's a sound effect that's playing when the test for is triggered.
Yep.
And that's letting you know the obsidian's happening. So I'm going to need to add the second step so it's less weird.
It's okay, I got weird up here. I like this room though. I like the way it turned out. I like that I finished before you. You know you got one piece of lava up there, right? Is that what you wanted, or?
No, it's being annoying.
Oh, okay.
But it should be. Let's see here. Fill that to that to that.
Well, those should be empty, right?
Well, this is what it should do. It should do this and come straight down and stop. And when you get close, it does that.
So that's good.
But I think the problem, I know, I can see a couple of bugs, but I'm going to fix those now. Because it needs to go, the obsidian and the air needs to go up one more block to get rid of that lava. And then the lava itself needs to be delayed.
Well, that lava at the top is not a problem, right? Well, yeah, it is. Never mind. Never mind. I like what I did. Think. Could go farther. This one's kind of bright in here. Oh. Don't need that.
Okay. I see the problem. Cobblestone. There, I think that'll fix the bug. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I like it, but the test 4 is a little too tight. So I need to change the radius to be larger.
Okay.
I'm always worried I'm going to make the radius too large. Yeah, okay. Go walk up to it.
I gotta wait for the door to close. Ah.
And when you walk away from it for long enough, it opens the floor back up and puts lava in at the top so it flows back together. So you get to watch it close by flowing down, which is kind of neat.
You want to flip the switch?
Yeah. Let's see. I like the floor, by the way. That's a really nice pattern.
Okay.
Whoa, interesting.
See?
Ah, it's your lights.
Ah. So it turns off the lights and it shuts off some of the floor lighting.
Wow. I love how it's in sequence like that, too. That's really cool.
Yeah. Well, that's unintended, but I like it anyway. Well, I did the lights up there, and it's like, but we got all these lights here, and you wouldn't want to sleep with all these lights on the floor, so it's like, well, let's put in some pistons, cover them up too.
This is great. I really want to create a unique banner for this area, too.
Yeah, I've seen people's videos where they create weird banners, and one person made every letter of the alphabet, and it's like you had to spend hours putting different things together for that. So, I don't know. I haven't got into banner making. Well, that's...
Yeah, I don't know. They're not too hard to do, really.
Yeah, I just haven't really researched them. I do like this floor, though. I like the way it turned out. I kind of like something different right here.
Yeah, we can do something different there.
I just don't like the glowstone there, but I don't know if I want to, yeah, that'll be fine.
Or we could just do cobblestone, I guess. Cobblestone would probably look the best.
Fine with me, whatever you want. I just thought, when I turn off these lights and we kind of dim down, we still have those lights over there, and we don't really need them because the lava's giving light off. This is why I like using it. You put it behind dark glass, you don't see the light, but it's there.
Yeah.
Cool. I like it. Just got to put in a bed now, wherever you want one.
Is that radius too big?
It's not bad, I guess. I don't know. Do you want this to be a real bed or a fake bed?
I guess it could be either.
You could do... let's see. Let's do... that... we'll do... Nah, I don't want it that high. So we can do something like... Where would we want the bed? Let's put the bed over here. Yeah. And then we can do do something like that.
Nice. Is
And
that too close to lava, though?
I don't know. I don't think we'll have a problem because the lava's behind glass, and I think it goes up, but we'll see.
I think we've also disabled fire tech. I can check.
See, I don't think anything will really burn. Um, Nothing else would burn in here. And we can always put it in the middle too. I mean, it wouldn't be bad if we. Let's get the blocks here. Because we could do something like. Something like that. And do that. This is probably way too big. Could do that. Then we can do this. Yeah, we don't want to do that. That'll be fine. Then come back over here, grab this. What would this look like if we did that? Like that, and need a. It's a bed.
I like it. I got a banner here.
Ah, I like that.
So you get it? It's the underground orange zone.
Ah, it's also got like a bow tie and.
Yep, it's fancy.
I like it. Well, this is supposed to be like a canopy bed.
Should we do? Let's see, what is that? Odd number.
Not sure if it's exactly what I wanted, but better than nothing, I guess. And then this is the bed. Let's make it smaller. This could be for his evil minion or something. He gets to sleep over there. Okay.
Oh, I'm missing the particle effects.
Well, I think I'm going to end this episode. And you can do your particle effects to go with your sound effects at your door. So we will see you next week. Not sure exactly what we'll be doing. The upper orange district is done. We do got a bedroom. I think that turned out pretty cool. And probably be some tweaks around there and stuff. But we'll see you next week. Bye.
See ya.